Virgo, this is Nyanjo from Truth is Change Tarot, and I'm here to do your February 2017 reading. I just want to say thank you to all the people who've liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much. So yeah, let's get started with your overall message. Let's start with your reading. Your overall message is acceptance. So let's read what that means. A magical box of self-acceptance appears before you. Your unique qualities reside within. Open it. Are things simple now? This card invites you to see yourself as complete, just as you are. Am I assessing myself accurately, or am I distorting my reality in a self-defeating way? Can I simply accept myself? And your clarifying cards are growth and bond. So definitely one of the first messages I'm getting is that it's really important for you to be able to have very strong relationships that kind of remind you of your worth. Because if you're surrounding yourself with people who are very critical, they will not allow you to really give you the room to embrace all the parts of yourself, because you'll be limiting all of them. And in terms of like growth, it's definitely about really finding a way to strengthen your bond, not just with others, but with yourself. I mean, that's what this card is about. It's just acceptance of who you are in the fullest way, and recognizing the ways that you're limiting yourself and the circumstances, people, and environments that do not allow you to be yourself, and really seeing yourself as complete as you are now. Not, even if there's things you want to grow and change into, understand that you're complete now. You're just, tweaking. It's not about becoming a whole different person. You know what I mean? It's just about really seeing how you uncovering parts of yourself and the way you react to things. Oh man, the sun is acting really bright. Hopefully it's fine for y'all. Yeah, so let's get to your love part of your reading. So for the singles, you have the Chariot and the Five of Wands and the reverse. So with these two cards, it's definitely talking about am I Canadian? Like, I kind of low-key want to be, because, Anyways, this card is talking about just like, I mean, a lot of it is talking about is the self-restraint and dealing with inner conflict. And right now, it seems like you have the ability to face your fears, face what these demons that are inside of you. Let's clarify what that is. The Queen of Cups to clarify the Five of Wands, and I think with the Queen of Cups, it just has to clarify this. It just really has to do with accepting the emotional part of yourself, accepting the fact that you need emotional support, and accepting the fact that nurturing is a key part to your growth as a person, having nurturing relationships with others and with yourself. And that's a lot of what the Queen of Cups is about. And with the Chariot, it's just reminding that you have the capacity to be able to do that, have the momentum to face your fears, have the self-control and self-restraint. I guess what I would try to say, self-discipline, to be able to veer away from the distractions that prevent you from really doing that inner work that is really crucial to having a stability in your relationships with other people. Having both the stability within and without is really important, so you feel ready to embrace other relationships in your life, new people in your life. Yeah, that was really straightforward. Okay, yeah. So for the couples here, you have the Death card in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So when I first was shuffling and put them out, oh my gosh, let me deal with this. It's blinding. There we go. There we go. That's a lot better. So the first message I got with that is that it's really time to release these illusions that are part of your dynamic. With the Seven of Cups, it always has to talk about illusions, a false sense of multiple choices, and with the Death card, it's just about resisting change. And because, you know, it's a major arcana card, this is kind of like the bigger, this is like the center card in this situation, is what are you doing to resist the changes in your relationship, or what dynamics are being forced out that you or your partners are holding on to. So that can look like having limiting beliefs about what the capacity of your relationship could look like, or in the sense of like where it can grow, where it just can't grow anymore. Yeah, especially because a lot of times it's a lot easier to live in an illusion than to face the reality, because it will give you this false sense of hope, and false sense of things will sort themselves out. It's almost like this false idea of what love should look like, that if you love each other, things will just work out, when that's not a reality at all. You have to put the work in. And I think right now, that's a lot of what is asking you to release. Let me get another card. Yeah, Ten of Wands. It really has to do with putting in the work, you know, holding the burdens, and coming to a realization that this cycle is completing. Like, this is the end of the road for this dynamic. The dynamic that is kind of weighing y'all down. It's time to release it. And that requires putting in, you know, all 10 wands of work in. So, yeah. Let's go to the work, passion, and community. So, first card is the Seven of Pentacles here. And then the Fool in reverse. And the Seven of Wands. 2 sevens. Very, very magical numbers here. So, you have 3 sevens. You have 7 of Cups, Pentacles, and Wands. You have 7 of Swords. Okay, that's good. All right, so with the 7 of Pentacles, it has to do with just having to take the time to wait for the fruits of your labor to grow. And I think with the Fool card in reverse here is saying, like, in order to be able to have this new start, you have to actually be patient about it. And not to get so riled up or defensive about it. Because with the 7 of Wands, it has to do with feeling like, or it has to do with standing up for yourself. And I think there's almost like a feeling like you have to stand up for your ideas because they're not appearing as fast as you want to. But I think you're just kind of being either the person, you or someone else in your community, your workplace, or whatever, is being a little bit extra. Like, you don't have to prove yourself, because your worth is there. And so you clarify, you have this the Son of Pentacles in reverse, which is the Knight of Pentacles. What I was just saying about things being delayed, being a little bit slowed down, and knowing, like, you have put the work in with the 7 of Pentacles here. That's what it is about. It's like you're putting the seeds in and waiting for them to grow. You have to have the confidence to know that you've done that work. Yeah. Yeah. The 8 of Pentacles in reverse, it speaks to what I was just saying, feeling like you're putting this work in, you're not seeing anything coming to light or to fruition, and yeah, just a confirmation of what I just said. So I'm gonna move on to the next part, but it's just really saying, like, you did it, you've done it, and it's time to, just wait. You got it, okay? You got it. You got it. Growth here. I mean, that's what I said earlier about just the self-acceptance is in part. It's just like, you accepting, like, it has, I mean, self-acceptance has to do with, the manifestation of self-acceptance is confidence. And this is kind of forcing you to engage in being confident in your abilities. And what is another part of this? It said, like, yeah, feeling incomplete. And I feel like maybe the project you're in or the community you're part of kind of makes you feel um, like you're not, yeah, it makes you feel like you're not doing your best self if it's not happening quickly, but you are. So let's get to the spirituality and higher purpose. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Pendu. So I'm gonna put my French out there. The Pendu, which is the Hangman, and the Diable, which is the Devil. So make sure all those are shown here. So your challenge here in terms of your kind of your inner dialogue, this is kind of how I think about it in this respect, is it goes back to things kind of moving slowly and feeling like you're out of control about a situation. Like you feel like you are doing the most, doing the best, and now it's just the anxiety of waiting that you have to cope with. And when there's time, you fill in that time with all these narratives of these false narratives that make you feel incomplete, that make you feel like you're not good enough, that make you like you just fill in the time with bullshit that is not true about your worth. And yeah, I feel very strongly about that, because with the Wheel of Fortune, it's really talking about allowing the universe to take over, and to place the circumstances, the coincidences and the synchronicities into your life, so you're able to move forward on a lesson and complete that lesson. Of course, the Hangman is about waiting. It's about allowing that time, using that time instead of to bite at yourself, to pick at yourself, to have a changed perspective about yourself, about how much power and strength you have, how you can deal with these obstacles or perceived obstacles. You know, you have the ability to do that, and as a result, you'll understand that you'll be able to take away these obsessive thoughts. You know, you're with the Devil here. You see these people are chained, and they're so busy obsessing over this character here. They don't realize that they have the ability to take off these loose chains. You know, you'll be able to take off these loose chains once you are able to recognize your power as a result of this changed perspective that you gain. Ooh, I'm out. Yeah, you have the Hierophant, and I think to clarify the Diable, and I think it's saying like as a result of being able to have this changed perspective, recognize your power, you'll be able to establish a way of being, a philosophy around this newfound power that allow you to carry you throughout your life in different ways, in different scenarios that get presented. Yeah. So your advice cards here are: I celebrate my lineage and honor my ancestors, which is really interesting. It's a really rare card to get, but I like it. And it is safe and beautiful to express my sensuality. And I think it's talking with this card, it's kind of asking you to look at how you came about having difficulty, like what are the childhood family issues that have made you feel like you aren't whole? Like what are the roots of that? And also a lot of times with ancestors, talking about ancestors' lineage is talking about passed down ways of resiliency. I think it's asking you to like check in not just with what are the deep-rooted issues, but also like as a result, how did people in your family, in your chosen family, find the resiliency to overcome those things? And with this, it's the safe and beautiful to express my sensuality. It's just asking you to feel really in one with yourself, and comfortable yourself and vulnerable with yourself, and know that you'll be able to accept yourself as a result of just being comfortable in your self-expression and the multiplicity of ways that manifests and expresses itself. So yeah, so that's your reading. If you like a personal reading from me, go to my website, truthexchange.tumblr.com, and it's in the link below. And yeah, also on my Instagram, I have full moon and new moon readings every month. And yeah, thanks for watching. Blessings.